Hey guys, it's Marshall Tingle with your Superior Ag Insurance Ringside Report for this past week, the week of December 1st through the 7th. So we have had an exciting week here across the state of Kentucky. We have had frigid temperatures and we have had one hot market. This thing, it seems like as soon as it came back from the holiday break, it came back with a vengeance and came back in a strong way. Now, that's on your cash market. Your board's seen a little bit of volatility, a little bit of up and down, but this cash market is trading really, really nicely and then continued on into this current week that we're in right now. But let's talk about last week. So 22,491 head of cattle marketed statewide. Now, USDA called it your steers $6 to $8 higher, your heifers $2 to $4 higher, some instances sharply higher, and I would say on your sharply higher is going to be more than probably your two to 6 to 8. I'd say it's pretty much sharper across the board, especially if anything has been weaned or preconditioned, guys. These guys have got, I think they've got wheat fever on the mind, they've got optimism on the mind, and it's sure enough reflecting in these prices. So again, like I said, I would say a lot of these feeder cattle, you're looking at probably at least $15 to $25 higher. Your yearlings are strong demand on that. But I will say this about your yearlings. Less 8 weights this past week than what we have been used to seeing. There's been a world of 6s and 7s this past week. So that just kind of keep that in mind as we go through our groups. But let's talk about these cattle are worth going in, and you'll see the difference I'm talking about. Your 4-weight steer cattle this past week, 325 as an average. That's been our high, 325 as our average. They topped off at 370. There were several $4 lightweight 300-pound steers, but your 4s maxed at 370. Your 500-pound steer cattle, $3 as an average. You've been looking at probably 275 to 285 there. You're now at $3 as an average, 380 as a high. And then your big 6-weight steer cattle, 270 as an average, 298 as a high there. And that's going to be pretty much closer to that steady. I would like to see those 6-weight steers go up over that $3 mark, and I'm sure you would too, but I think there's a lot of placements going on right now in feed that a lot of guys can't get them out onto, and I think this is having a little bit of effect there. But let's talk about how your yearlings traded. So here's your yearlings. Here's one load that's not 8s, but right there at it. Here's 73 head of black steers, weighed 795 at 263.50. Then going up here to your 8 weights. Here's 56 head of black steers, weighed 825 at 260 flat. And go a little bit heavier. Here's 61 head of 880s at 249.25. So that's what's going on in your cash weights as far as your yearlings. But again, like I said, a lot of 7s and a lot of 6s traded this past week. Now, let's compare that to your CME feeder cattle index. It's climbed as well this past week. Monday the 2nd, 259.38 was your CME feeder cattle index. Tuesday the 3rd, 259.82, so about steady. But Wednesday we saw a jump. Wednesday the 4th, 260.47, and I have Thursdays here, 261.83. Fridays isn't out yet, but I'll get that to you just as soon as we can. Stay posted on your emails. But that's what's going on in the cash market. That's what's going on in your CME feeder cattle index. If you have any questions about any of this information, or you're interested in the LRP policy, guys, there's really no better time than right now. I always say that, but really consider it right now. If you have any questions about that, call Ian Thomas at 859-613-2453. Call Adam Shoemaker at 859-338-4116. Call Cole Clark at 859-865-2980. And don't forget about Carrie Mosier. She's at 270-929-8896. Or check them out on the web, www.superioragins.com. Stay out of the mud. Talk to you next week.